Now, if you understood this, maybe we could free ourselves. We are totally an unobligated people. We don't owe anybody anything anywhere, left or right. Everybody that has come among us has come among us to exploit us, and they have exploited us successfully. Now, let us begin at the beginning, because African people stood alone at the beginning of the world and started humanity, and started a thing as basic as tool making, as basic as making a bucket, a basket, as basic as learning how to use fire, how to bring down animals. Started all of this in the area to the south. When we look at and visualize a map of Africa, you have to visualize the Nile River and realize that that river is like the womb of a woman. And out of this womb came a series of children. Let us not call it civilization. White people have so misused the word civilization until the word has lost its meaning. Let us call it a culture. Came a series of cultures that developed and moved down that river, a great cultural highway, to establish a way of life and to create a way of life, religions and history that is going to be so rich that mankind will steal from them from then on. And the rate of the culture of that river will change the world for all times to come. Now, when a people are lost from their culture mooring, living in another people's country, or living in a country ruled over by another people, worshiping a God chosen for them by another people, worshiping a God that don't look like them, wearing clothes not of their design, living in a culture that don't belong to them. They live with warped souls and a lack of meaning.
TD, triple darkness, solo. Operation Blue Beam, fake news in effect. False flags wave, born slave chains on your neck. Hired mercenaries who claiming they serve and protect. Skull and bones, pirate scavengers, picking the flesh. Ravenous pillagers, mannerisms of risen intent. Like Nimrod, a twisted fantasy, your life in the hex. I'm the soul up a holder, a loader, attributes of the child of Jehovah. I am the chosen, put the crown on my head. Mothers of darkness possessed, draining the swamp of the test. Peter Phillip, coat rings, Hillary Clinton that bled. The young babies that sacrificed in the science of death in the violent war where they used euthanasia meant to sterilize and depopularize with eyes in your head. I see it coming, it was written vividly in the sketch of misery, depict the scene with no light at the end until the hourglass flips to start over again.
Yo, Sun Ra, psychedelic Mum Ra, karma with the sutra, hypothetic shooter, end credits run south, empty barrels echo from a loud mouth posture, yoga on the tree, come reason with the cobra, snakes on the crown, quick shake the ground, boop, 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 bullets paint the town. Art galleries, black blood, white vanity. Monkey see, monkey don't follow fleas. Raps anomaly, dark comedy. Darts hit methodically, scratch that sporadically. Catch that in your head back, skullduggery. Jaggedy blades, awfully fades in your skin. That bad barbers who pray. Strays, don't hit my people's marvelous aim. Please, targeting groups like a marketing brain. Old wits, blood, parking shame around poverty. Guns and robbery.
Robbery, scars of the forefathers. From papayas to the 4K, no answers. Frauds cooning on a burnt stage, no martyrs. Cut the goat's throat, sacrifice, souls heartless. Nitties dancing, the cracker lights, lifts broken. Stairs pissy as the litter tray. Memoirs on the 12th floor where we flip the pay. Overlooking pictures, slop top from piff bits. Hush, I mind your business, gliding through the districts. Zone 1 to zone 6, embedded in the blue lines. Vicky's licking dilly, you got serpents in your cruise slime. Cobras, G.I. Joe flowing, I'm killing them like Joe Flow. Big up my brothers, I know my villain friends, my dope quotes. Measure for miles, walking a yellow brick. Pussy O's or cat in the stars, dropping the jello mix. Fellowships, hand me the mic and watch the massacre. Tell a chick, show me your fires and let me grab a car.
Salutations from this breed of wordsmiths. Amputations for the fiends and serpents. No stagnation in this league of verse. Intrigue of verses reaching the furnace. Calculate the degree of prolific surges. Salutations from this breed of wordsmiths. Amputations for the fiends and serpents. No stagnation in this league of verse. Intrigue of verses reaching the furnace. Calculate the degree of prolific surges.
Pages of hell under clouds dusky. Pen a brave new world, Aldous Huxley. Discount the fuckery with 7 swords of light. Hideous, ugly, villainous, lusty. In stretched Lincolns, ghosts are amongst me. What mostly bugs me, they're anathema towards the subjects of Black Athena. Number of duppies compact in arena. Some strange heirlooms appear in doom. That's rearranging the air in the room. A point of no return. My panacea is in varying tunes. Serenades of an ancient future, scaring a few. The heart of hearing imbued with scars appearing accrued. For my life on a riot stencil, fair is ensued. For my massive charter, I'm Magna Carta, the massive scarper. From many massacres and blasphemous charges, attacking answers darker than black. Cloaking the scarab that has an impact, imposing hammers the standards of rap.
Drop your weapons, your team could never hope to best us. Bones in the sand, a testament to those who test us. Resurrect us, dead men, we walk towards you. Kept this head as a crown, the least I afford you. Must applaud you, you lost it longer than most. Or the spirit speed through me, I became the ghost. Now you know, Legion, David Holler, military, concealed, Navy hammer, bandana. We wrap it around the pistol grip, down the pain in one, couldn't take a sip. Run with a click, ties till the end of time. Dump a clip, we'll see you at the finish line. Gold medals, I traded them for fleet rebels. Solar warden, made love to the Gorgon. Future gun running, straps teleporting. Bombs dropping, mainframe, distortion.
In the caverns of the mind in its darkest reaches. Every bar, every rhyme like Normandy beaches. Leave you to bleed out like a lake of leeches. Take your clout, get it stout to your facial features. I never pay for features. My family turn your gang into a clan of grievers. I got a fetish for legs like Stacy Keebler's. Back in 01, I fear no one. Pierce you with a blowgun, invade your yard like the Pittsburgh Steelers. My words burn like Carolina Reapers. Return you to the earth like natural healers. Grew up in the flats with the straps and dealers. Your second choice like matching Adidas. Your boys are moist like we're scratching beavers. Now you lost your voice like a batch of tequilas. Nubian queens turned to divas, they're black Athenas. They stole our heritage, they killed our leaders. Just another fucking puppet, you a hand stuff. Brush away you fakes like it's dandruff. Dagestani handcuff. If my elegy is equity, then you're bankrupt. If you call yourself an enemy, then stand up. Skin you alive like an abattoir. Make you disappear like kidnappers from Panama.
Salutations from this breed of wordsmiths. Amputations for the fiends and serpents. No stagnation in this league of verse. Intrigue of verses reaching the furnace. Calculate the degree of prolific surges. Salutations from this breed of wordsmiths. Amputations for the fiends and serpents. No stagnation in this league of verse. Intrigue of verses reaching the furnace. Calculate the degree of prolific surges.
Look me in the eye like a chronicle. I wanna know why, like the Nuremberg Chronicle. On the verge of a purge, the dishonorable, fully submerged, the tablet is soluble. Brothers getting bodied, it's abominable. Traces of DNA left in a follicle, it's fucking horrible.
Poverty's the pavement, levitating movement. Ex-mutant, run shit, the black Putin. Butane for all those highfalutin. You aim, he aim, no one shooting. So passive-aggressive, I can't pull my dogs the way passive-aggressive. You see my Akis do the war for me. Cold-blooded go to war for me. Pure passion in the Molotov pussy.
It taught peace to me. Peeps cease to be without a sense of peace. Bodies falling from aeroplanes trying to flee the scene. Lucifer on the warpath like Idi Amin. Propaganda cooked up and force-fed the starving breed. Dying for truth, one lie can kill 1,000 dreams. Prophets are analysing what's between hearts and schemes. Playing the devil's advocate with an ounce of tree. Suicidal thoughts contort and get you while you sleep.
Hidden knowledge, these city streets, the modern Sodom. Soldiers dying for stripes, legacy gone forgotten. Sisters lying for spite, levels of treachery. Accidental murderers purge and leave their friends to bleed. Detrimental movements, karma circles the clock face. Bullies turn to nuisance, serve you up with a hot plate. That's the course of shows, ain't no pearl in it. Everything to be will be, that's affirmative.
Pot of fish scale and measurements, alchemical elements, power and greed. You relished it on the altar raised by wolves. These embellishments, holy choir of angels and the cherubim. Lucifer loved the light and everything it brings. Metal make them dance like a shaman king. Need more time to think. A1's in Mandarin. Jumped out the croup with a Cheshire grin. Got played like Corelli's mandolin. Slaughtered by the palace gin. Now you sink or swim. Thought swift as the wind, deeper than Pacific Rim. Apply heat to your dome like dim sum. You win some, you lose some. Outcomes remain gruesome. Neck in the noose, it won't loosen.
Welcome to the future, we never had a chance. Mankind, our species are never lost. We saw Mars, some will understand the reference. Some will scratch their heads with no comprehension. Oh well, teach self to teach others. OC, 98, deep cover. Burn rubber, banged out the war drummer. Straps, leave the weapon, Danny Glover.
Forged in a dark place, child of the dark race. My heart paced like 50 deadlifts. All I see is red mist. I find peace in the center of a tempest. All between the sheets of a temptress. 12 goons making moves on them benches. Staring at doom through them lenses. The image of a handcuff. Peace them youngers getting stabbed up on cobbled alleys. Still nozzles and valleys. Cast away like shrubbery in rotten valleys. Pure thuggery with strallies. Hugging them corners like they're pallies. Bugging informers like Ambra. Inner city wildlife recorded through the camera. It's constant pain like sciatica. Blood stains on the edges of a calendar. The conclusion is colder than Canada. The symbol is triangular. Spit sicker than a sniffle from a fever that's glandular.
Vulgaricity, psychosis and hypnosis. Skin open like a painful toenail. That's ingrowing, revolving round the hills where we show no emotion. Repulsive rebels without a cause. Our kid bonings. That's been holding more still than auction automobiles. The soldiers born to destroy but never taught to rebuild. Cameras track her because the fact of the matter is that the more you conceal, then the more you
Another
reveal.
tale of woe, behind the pale ghost a halo holds. Snap decisions, apparitions of a clapper's victim. Fatal blow from his activism. Since 8 years old, his mannerisms. From petty thievery to vandalism. To sack machinery, his pragmatism. Hack the scenery like anarchism. Vampirism and masochism. His plans backfired like pacifism. And a can lacks pride to channel wisdom.
Look me in the eye like a chronicle. I wanna know why, like the Nuremberg Chronicle. On the verge of a purge, the dishonorable, fully submerged. The tablet is soluble. Brothers getting bodied is abominable. Traces of DNA left in a follicle. It's fucking horrible.
You might try to win, in the end you'll only lose. It's written in your skin. Which story will you choose? Fighting for your life as they sharpen up the knife to cut away your truth. In the end you'll only lose. Got the devil in your head and the serpents in your bed. You might try to win, but in the end you'll only lose.
getting hot. Till we can't take it no more. TD. Asphyxiation, fiction, emanate affliction. Defecate your system, regulate your diction, and impregnate your wisdom. Vision scattered like the light in prisms. Acadian road shape the globe like the Christ for Christian sacrilegious. Back the riches, tracking activism, savagism, indoctrinating mannerisms, praying to the four winds till man has risen from this cataclysm. Cameras flash, catching blast trapped in high definition. To short your circuits like aneurysms, planet cannibals and killers, damage Auschwitz and Orwell agendas. Excruciating winds, blow the frost, bitten winters. The cost of living high like the death toll in Memphis. Bleak in the broken tall skies with the Lord's ventures. Hog tied, dying in apartheid upon this mission. Architect, copacetic text, bless the dead, living blood women feasting on a child of reptilian.
Preferred rhyme, close encounters of the third kind. Purge the mind, showing powers and converge lines. Search the mind like a villain held captive in a taxi. The driver was a raging bull looking to catch me. I departed, shut off my island from the backseat, jumping into heat like an athlete. Pump the gas leak and flamethrower. Slay a dame sober, coming forthright on a fourth night in fortnight. Force of light like an orb and a saucer caught in the eye. Recording an awkward sky, pausing and haunting lies. Orange clockwork, the media train like stop and search. Where the wolves perch, the feast in your brains. Police are to blame. The forked tongue is lethal like Cain. I bag my brothers out for summers in the beat, now it's strange. Blandest colours on the canvas, suffers easel of pain. The heart's pumping like a Catholic reading Jesus' name. Egregious is frame upon dissension. The air is tense, but I'm cutting tension. Staring intense, spit the gut wrenching.
I got these red lenses, blood in my eyes. Lord of the flies, know every time they summon the ghost. Black as skies, mesmerized when you see in the size. City crater, I grew the bodies out for the tribe. Terror prayer, this alpha beta. I've been time jumping from the Zeta. My Pazuzu, this hawk's heads from Malaysia. Scorpion with the dark glow. Park gold, bought a whole duffel of rounds. Let the lock go, drop roll, run out of shells. Got the crossbow, Jon Snow, keep it concealed. Got the lock low, rock roll, spin him around. When the glove blows, start fold, cargo staff. Out of Stockholm, stock low, ran out of time. That's the clock, bro, power drive him onto his skull. From the top row, pop smoke, backyard bruise. Want the Kimbo, street chase, I'm aiming the gauge out the window.
Rain of fire, flame attire, clacks from my brazen sire, main provider. Clash with suppliers, I spray the miner, pay the driver. Gliding through night, replace the friar, protecting his empire, made him a lifer. Good hearts incarcerated, he stood with class as a bastard made it. Partially faded as his past keeps casting a hatred. His offspring's declining, lost the refinement, locked to confinement. The blocks have adopted his blood for consigning. Notched the hard fine, plots with carbine, like an African war child, locking his starshine. Corrupted by sharp lines, belligerent forces, militant fortress, induced by the image of chilling corpses. His face brimming with remorseless, taking sentiments but cautious, cemented his father's resentment. Posture was awkward, looked up, grappled with what was blocking the moon. Another shot to his tune, locked in a clock that was strewn.
More fried nigga in the baked potato world. Sizzling in some meat full of grease like Jerry curls.
Roll the bitches in the fast lane, I'm riding dirty. Niggas tried to ride my wave and they caught the scurvy.
More fried nigga in the baked potato world. Sizzling in some meat full of grease like Jerry curls.
Roll the bitches in the fast lane, I'm riding dirty. Niggas tried to ride my wave and they caught the scurvy.
Inshallah, I do this for the art, I do this from my heart. Fully tailored walk with a knock, sound smart. Iron cast bars, Siberian oxes, purchased from a Slav. Learning what it was to starve, licking dots for major plots. On shorelines by the Algarve, photo montage. I'm like King Louis draped in garms, sending oils, bodies and bombs. Footsteps stagger on the tenuous path.
Buried in the ruins, a shattered visage. Reptilian beneath the Freudian mask. That wailing doom, that darkest of arts. Shifting tectonics with a bronze iron staff. Quickly put to task. My team like Bolivian killers. Bodies left floating in the canal like garbage. Obsidian mirrors. Ritualistic witchcraft. 40 days lost in the desert hard. Many devils do tempt me. If they tempt you, coming from Killer Central. It's heaven where the devil sent you. Posted in a rental, godlike potential.
Where it's foggy or damp and wet, we protect like an amulet. With a man them hand out the rest, outstepping the camera lens. Hang around like gallows in trackies and black camo and scramble down back roads being molded by narrow bends. That is the test, another reality chest. Pepper red on the arrow's head that snapped when the sparrow bled. That's when the balance went. Knowledge of self descends. Like Clarence 30 next, deciphering pharaoh text.
Hey, yo, this mother lost her firstborn. She crying like this sample with her heart torn. Postcode wars that martial law and face the arsenal. To make it out alive is like Takashi's castle. We splash articles of dark martyred youth and carry parcels. Could life could break you down into particles. Catch a scent like rabid wolves out for blood. A silhouette of truth perception slightly askew. Cause the wild side started inside of you. Your own hands tied the noose.
Beyond the tipping point, 2021. Paranoid like Machiavelli on the run. Like the smelly, the Orwellian sun. The mic machete, guaranteed to sever your tongue. The flow slow like watching sediment sink. I pen this gem with Ralph Ellison's ink. From the halls of Kemet to a tenement sink. Blood stained by cut veins. In a room full of goons as they cut cane. Bag brown, fentanyl on a pedestal. Back down, 7 shell cases from a strap round. 2 shots, Friday's up like a hash
Shades
brown.
of blue glaze the room, nasal take the fumes. Rush through the windows, dust lingers from chasing doom. Clutches of kinfolk, cops hindered his papers, boom. Struck, injured his facial, judge pinning his fatal gloom. The earth tilts, the seasons coincide with hurt gills. Looking to nerf bills between brothers, purging a curse field. Turbulent reels assembled behind my retina in 2 halves. My lens put together, priming a messenger.
Papyrus papers on a glass mantle. Stolen legacies, we're caught up and we've been entangled. Pen and therapy, they hung us up on trees strangled. Colonizers planned shackles on our wrists and ankles. Stolen from our land, separated across the axis. Broken dialects, separated tribal factions. God of Baphomet, goat horn, powers perching. Epidemic 20s, every day was epic episodes. There were bloody many.
God bless the dead, revolving doors. Keep my altar pure. These rappers are piling in your can't start when it's war. Moorish regalia, cherish Allah. The weak one tear me apart, but can't perish the heart. But who God bless, can't contest the divinity that shapes my ends. You see, I have no friends, it's found on nothing. Laugh, smile, a cry is still half past calm till time passes by.
Sleight of hand, you can never slide me. They wanna see me turn into the ghost. Shit is unsightly, try me. That's a death by a misadventure. Told him so many times like a repeat offender. We in the center, Darth Lee, new agenda. Just remember, you heard it from the mouth of a mar. Take a name, make your frame with the 40 Vidal. I broadcast to the stars from the tomb of Picard.
So it was, sick as the corona COVID cough. Potent as a shipment for Bogota. With the gram, I got the hunger of a young evander. I got the hunger of a young evander. So it was, sick as the corona COVID cough. Potent as a shipment for Bogota. With the gram, I got the hunger of a young evander. Got the hunger of a young evander.
Praying to Allah that our young children and our people generally will begin once again to start to fall in love with their black self. Will really start to look in the mirror and love what they see reflected back and stop this self-hatred where we try to change ourselves in every way and every form to look and to be other than ourselves. It is my hope and my prayer, beloved family, that one of these days, very soon, we will get that spark of energy back. That spark of knowing back, where we will appreciate and understand who we really are. And will not allow ourselves to continue in miseducation.
darkness. 3 stages of light. 3 stages of darkness. Yeah. Countless spiritual wars. Fetuses swing from umbilical cords. Deep in the Bing amongst criminal hordes. East of B-Wing where they're sharpening swords. Carving shanks from razor blades and toothbrushes. From his wounds burgundy juice gushes. And stains whomever the truth touches. Back on the roads they're banging drums percussive. The impact of social injustice concussive. Steeped in deceit like when a slut blushes. Sleazy and cheap like when a nut busts. 50 deep in the street, that's done justice. Another black man set to expire. In the ruins of empire, who is the liar? I saw Jahannam, I saw the fire. I saw the Mahoney, I saw the facade of a messiah. His skin was darker than a car tire. Not adorned in thorns, but barbed wire. He spoke like Melchizedek, told me to resurrect. I am my brother's keeper, like Petacek. We need to recollect. Investment bankers embezzle checks. 7 steps from where the beggars wept. A sex slave inside a cellar slept. The proceeds agreed where the cheddar's kept.
Maroon coloured ink, sticking like blood coagulants, platoons on the brink, licking of thunder ambience, harsh clouds rolling across the night sky, with dark sounds, opium crops from scribe lines. Maroon coloured ink, sticking like blood coagulants, platoons on the brink, licking of thunder ambience, harsh clouds rolling across the night sky, with dark sounds, opium crops from scribe lines.
Bars amazing, center stage and came to bless the world. Set the flames loose, every part's parallel in the circles. Precision bore you with the pinpoint, this patch is purple. The diet Zeus, that's a thin joint, I'm twirling Marlies. Bitties wailing in the back mist, alert your army. Tall assassin, yeah, it's that kid, time elapses. 88, I read the gigawatts, it's all about the patterns. The line with the fifth of guap. Purpose and potential was the path to power. 5 days, 1,000 bars, charged off a half a dower. Productive stoner, raise the levels, I've got enterprises. Strike the tiling off your roof like December lightning. Lay the seeds to bear the fruit, it wasn't hard to fathom. Wipe them out without remorse, I'm a child of Atom. Powers off the Richter, I'm a flaming comet. Loyal to this microphone at 17, I made a promise. Honest.
Some combusted, dirty jobs in the cup with flowing rivers of blood. It's super bad, don't make loving. Don't give a fuck like Attila the Hun or villains amongst us. With a long or a gun clip, for the fun they will bust it. Olympic medalists of crack and heroin. Feds are raiding the flattened residents with lack of evidence. Truth detectors are tracking excellence. Right back to melanin. Black intelligence with the math. Fractions numbered for dunces. Done and dusted the expression. Next method, then I bend them up like a sex session. End stretch and bed wetting up at the best western. Head heaven like it was professional vet legend. Chess lessons. Mentally flex, take on my fist of fury. Swing and touch a corrupt judge and kiss the jury. If you come with some dumb shit, then you will surely be the predator next, get ya death
Maroon
sentence.
coloured ink, sticking like blood coagulants, platoons on the brink, licking of thunder ambience, harsh clouds rolling across the night sky, with dark sounds, opium crops from scribe lines. Maroon coloured ink, sticking like blood coagulants, platoons on the brink, licking of thunder ambience, harsh clouds rolling across the night sky, with dark sounds, opium crops from scribe lines. Maroon coloured ink, sticking like blood coagulants, platoons on the brink, licking of thunder ambience, harsh clouds rolling across the night sky, with dark sounds, opium crops from scribe lines. Maroon coloured ink, sticking like blood coagulants, platoons on the brink, licking of thunder ambience, harsh clouds rolling across the night sky, with dark sounds, opium crops from scribe lines.
Question if the devil exists. Camouflage was the boy with the ugly grin. A Gemini who played to the deadly gin. Roll like a 00 in a Tesla with a piffy, looking sick. Semi-autonomous whips, we getting lift. Oculus Rift, man or myth, we plead the fifth. He always at the bits. Metal handle spray, banana clip. Split your eardrum rings. Fresh out the bing. Big bag of Bobby floating round the bits. Iron out some shit in the lobby with my niggas. More time is hit and miss. Iron out the food, cause I left the jigs. Mouth was rude. Same boy with the ugly grin. Saw me at the burial with the death of kings. Smiling at me like a tall horde. I'm in your fantasy like Tolkien dwarf. With hammers that metamorph your face like acid into limestone chalk. Boys in blue in the rear view through Dawson. Learn to channel those in the forces.
Keep talking, I'll blow you out of all proportion. Face twisted, never needed their endorsement. War machine, weapons from the early 50s. My scriptures paint the pictures, they sell it Christies. Please forgive me, believe me that I take no pleasure. Bought the action, respond with a countermeasure. Not the genuine article, you counterfeit. I'm a blanket cover your space like a Messerschmitt dive bombers. You blind to what the devil offers. Dump the chopper, save shells, shot stopper. Pedigree, ill breed, spike collar. Keep your project, I wouldn't spend a single dollar. Ayatollah, the beard grow like you famous. They know we exist, even though they never seen us. Crossover, they did it with an empty soul. Triple D, the division,
yo,
NTO.
I dropped jewels hoping they live long enough to ruminate. I got illuminates to realize this was what you create. I'm mortified by the rate of the death toll on each estate. Like methanol is poisonous, like the demons of Pizzagate to seek an easy way. Mothers too stressed to keep the faith, clutch the chest like white women, purses and eyes. I hate my flesh dark, like the heart of convicted murderous rage. Blacker than the skies change from a blue to an autumn grey of self-hatred. A waste of a seed like masturbation, pleading cases to liars and thieves for my cremation. Believe in a nation who drank the blood in celebration while we're paper chasing. Satan stands adjacent to the sacred, taking pain like a sadist, degraded with eyes jaded inside your decay and seeking the light of the star.
Tensions explode like a race riot from a million souls that ain't phased by it. An imminent foe is a penchant for folding his face silent. He weeps as he's a menace on autopilot. The violence he speaks, applying his heat that he's fortifying. His triumph is mortifying in courts, falsifying retorts. Thoughts are blinding his sword, bought swords for his hiding wars, falling his mind like his corpse. His soul rises above the porch like a craft from space and arrival. He saw the language of a hardcore, places are viral, faces of idols that haunt dreams, infections that are brought on reprisals, infectious greed, jealousy, many bleed in an estuary, protecting the precious, pressing the bees on his respiratory. They try to save him, he's looking down as the sirens came in, at his figure arch ripped apart from the iron hailing. Beyond the light he's sailing, above the clouds like a Mayan shaman. His mum was proud till his pride had shamed him.
Pissy bed sits where the dead sit. Crack cooking on stovetops, police roadblocks. Searching for heat signatures where they grow crops. Cramped studio flats in cold blocks. Black straps and road ops. When does the road stop? Residents wishing they demolished the whole lot. Like Pol Pot, a gradual process of slow rot. Uncrowned kings and lost gods. Elohim with severed wings and lost odds. These are the cards that life dealt. This pain changing form like ice melts. The struggle to stay warm like wild pelts. No handouts if you stand out like bright felt. It's doggy dog, so why help? From the ends to the pens earlier, I wondered could we make amends? Cause things are fucking dirtier than the River Thames out in suburbia. They get the corporate vision of the hell these black kids are living. Mold on the ceiling, roaches on the carpet. Young girls turn into street holes like the harlot, seeking love in the arms of a monster that numbs the pain in a bottle of vodka. She staggers home, then neglects a toddler. Every night she gets her back blown out like bad posture, with a plague between her legs just to make a rack. From the great pyramid of Giza to a brown dealer, you might get around and get found in the freezer, or gagged and bound from the 25th dynasty of Nubian rule to a kilo smuggled inside a Peruvian mule. Remnants of the antediluvian sprawl sat in a Rasul with a clay tablet inscribed by those who fool. Estates, projects and tenements, experiments. The poor live a life of irrelevance while the rich prosper. We can't reverse the curse like a witch doctor. Keep flipping these bricks just trying to live proper. Get shanked and stripped for your drip and your clubber, but the results of the dope are always improper. My pen is blood red like a thick chopper. The hip hopper. Estates, projects, tenements, experiments. The poor live a life of irrelevance, while the rich prosper. We can't reverse the curse like a witch doctor. Keep flipping these bricks, just trying to live proper. Get shanked and stripped for your drip and your clobber. But the results of the dope are always improper. My pen is blood red like a thick chopper. The hip hopper.
The driller killers, thrillers getting iller. For all the driller killers, thrillers getting iller and iller.
He owes the dope boys 50 bags. Now he's gingerbread, pacing through the pavement slabs. Where his ninjas bled, Bally on the link up vids. Rock a dozen chains, Strally when they shot those vids. In a custom range, flashing cash that wasn't his. What they do for clout, did it for the love of the Liz. On the Truman route, everybody looking in. On the snap and gram, villains up in Westfield. Bugging on a yapper man, thought that he was blessed still. Two on the medallion, steaming them medicinals. Packages from Cali, undermine the food chain. Plugs need adapters, thought that it was crew love. He was round some actors, couple of them G'd him up. Boasting to the net girls, and this is where the countdown starts. Could it set sail, couldn't run away from his greed. And the path was thin, never prophesied he would bleed on his path of sin.
Boa constrict, the city's a vice grip. Never made it home like Dover thrown off a white cliff. His brethren passed him a tie split. He moved his eyes swift, he just did a night shift. Bowling the clippings and chippings from white bricks. Stashed in them garages with they high clips. Anxious like a golfer with a shaky hand. Age 12 he learned to make a gram. His mum was sectioned, his dad left the baby ran. Now he's walking with in bliss, a green scaly man. A version of a serpent in a sea of perversion. The divergent, hidden like the dying detergent. The eye of a merchant, hell servant. Let's make this paper urgent, no hurdles. Heart cold like Joseph Goebbels. In the dark alone, like a Roman colonel's. He's a skeng man, a leg man. Cross his path, he'll turn you to a dead man. Hacked into pieces and left in the shed, fam. The whole ends knows him. You might see him in the Benz rolling, extolling the virtues of street urchins. He's a lover of the pound sterling, stomach churning, fidgety like a dog that needs deworming. Never esteemed or discerning. He's in the streets with a beam and a piece that he's serving. Heavy is the weight of institutional chains around the necks of blacks who seek punitive change.
Plagues of cynicism, prison visits to skip citizens, a bitter living, mannerisms of ill materialism, Carthagenic, fried minds, poor diet. This ain't the land of Kemet. Pounds of flesh weight and godly cynic, copacetic. Compadres to get the last message, real wisdom for my black ops. You got the skins blisters, they twisted in the dark shadows where the blade whispers, face lifted. Nip tuck you to make you pay different. Out Cabalon state of mind. You Babylon's bitches vaccinated, contaminated, poison in every district, autistic. Why different? They microchip niggas, cat stitches for cold figures. They leave your dome missing. Old sickness like Auschwitz that permeate visions, pearly gates swinging like primates. To God's risen, my estate used to be buying weight. We lie awake cause it's wicked, no picket fence. I know my time's ticking.
Putting fingers up women like Matt Dillon, back flipping over fences from feds that lack vision. Packs of us cramped in the flats, chilling back, filling back, spitting raps in our hands, not for the ad living. Every word that you speak, police are quoting it to eat. It's free up a key of weed or be a coat to flip the street and roll the sick on my bro. And he's the culprit. These residents are evil for peace. Mila Jovovich, where the sentiment is dead for us. Another caution to conviction or arrest warrants. Often them jakes roll while behaving like fucking a-holes in plain clothes. Often wonder how much do they gross and take notes on the names and faces with slave tone and claim those who run through the jungle in ape mode. That same bony old lady they're staring is a victim of the racial oppression. It ain't safe in this section.
The road is for the rah-rah, gunshots the drama. Fast lane, you can't see the signs. Vice of all sorts, niggas vanish in the courts when the one eye leading all the blind. Road is for the rah-rah, gunshots the drama. Fast lanes, you can't see the signs. Vice of all sorts, niggas vanish in the courts when the one eye leading all the blind. Mahogany skin gods, smooth and agile. Dark side aware, the man are fragile. Infiltrate soft white like baking soda. Your painting will get painted over. Under dark clouds and wicked auras, Ouija boards and flicky borers. We witness horrors through the eyes of Horus and charge like the bull of Taurus. Niggas charged like the bull of Taurus.
I brought the ghost, the spirit realm overflowing. Send you there with your prayers, have the 40 blowing. Tremble at the feet of the flea, that's the not knowing. Pinocchio stick, you lie, see the Bible growing. Disney plus, crosshairs on your forehead. Bold action, your brain leaking like a faucet. Four spin, one left, any takers. We from the era of flick knives and bell pages. Read wars, show your son, large gauges. Fist fights, face-offs, blind rages. Ages, some of the fam will never leave the cages. Made peace with themselves, move to higher stages. Phases, we go through them like the 4 seasons. Dump off, I shouldn't, give me one reason. Too late, you hesitate, the trigger squeezing. All's well, that ends well, you know the meaning.
Rappers finished with the backwards image. Bad percentage, catch us back in Guinness. Fuck the cynics, they were never winning. Many L's, many kidders feeling like the drillers, telling many tales. Many sinners eyeing up the dinners, want a second main. Bimmer tinted, now it's fuck your feelings when a brother's slain. We were dealers, but we kept it tight. Only fam and friends, many thrillers, plenty man were high. Every block and ends on the griller. Man will bun your flesh with the 45th on the pillar, where the body bled to the spirit lift. Percy Miller, gather all your prop. Got a masterpiece, many chose to tap dance. Others want their ass to bleed, take a seat. Batty on bench, it's hard to say and when. We ain't got time for the subs, they had to play the bench. Direct threat, we're on it. Every blow is fierce, bun your tongue, skin like bonnets, ending whole careers.
Mahogany skin gods, smooth and agile. Dark side aware, the man are fragile. Infiltrate soft white like baking soda. Your painting will get painted over. Under dark clouds and wicked auras, Ouija boards and flicky borers. We witness horrors through the eyes of Horus and charge like the bull of Taurus. Niggas charged like the bull of Taurus.
Yo, it's all subjective. You step left, you rest like a death wish. A best life, you slept right, connect minds to septic. Bloodlines, preferred lies, my third eye is tested. I heard time invested in the worst crime detested. I heard sirens stay protected where the pain remains congested. Tailor-made like an iron suit in God's perfection. Holocaust the sentence, I draw the sword relentless. Orator, penmanship, conjured in Genesis. In awe with the emphasis of truth, they won't let us live. Taking the sovereignty of kings forsaken heritage, changing the features of the proof like the Sphinx. With age should come wisdom like wine, but when they drink, my time clearly aligned to divine to stay in sync. Dark and cosmic, the fiber optics of God's prince. Cease desist, we bleed to live, heed the gift. Kids plead the fifth, caskets close and cuffs clink.
Fluctuations, degrading human brains. Depths to these shallow times. Story makers, the creator of things, brings depths to these shallow times. Shallow
why you see all these black people running around here and their last name is Smith, their last name is Jones, their last name is Robinson or Green or Brown or Mr. White with a black skin. You never wonder, it never crosses your mind. Well, I want to tell you how we got that name. We got that name because Caucasian, European people came into Africa in the year 1555 on a ship named Jesus and began taking black people out of Africa in chains and systematically destroyed us over 400 years, reducing us to the level of beasts of the fields, cattle. They totally dehumanized black people. We lost our name, our language, our culture, our God. We lost the knowledge of ourselves.
Yeah, it's triple darkness. The winged scarab. Check it. All these dreams, they slowly fade away. Lord of glory, before my end of days. King of kings before Charlemagne. Beyond the tethered gates, hearts light like a feather's weight. Falling like a grain of sand in the hourglass by the pain. Some drink away the pain, or start pumping junk in their veins. Smiling at me with eyes of hate. Goons pushing hella weight. Metal tubes lined with coca paste. Yeah, you better know and slow your lane. Before these devils know your name. Japes locking on the door, sniffing out the cake. Crystalline base, got your head stuck in the days. Quickly flush the money down the drain. Now these threads are tailor-made. We fully dip with custom plates. Getting baked beside glacial lakes. Might smash your bay before connecting flights to the bay in Vendetta. I'm Clark Kent, she Lois Lane. Kinda hard to play, I tell them straight. Watch me demonstrate. String them up like signs of the caliphate. Cadaver sealed in cellophane. All these dreams, they slowly fade away. Lord of glory, before my end of days. Before my end of days.
Invade the system, stuck in his rigid fatalism. Paid his wisdom visitations with guns in his lady kitchen. Trained militias expunged in contracts of grave afflictions. Main ambition is funds. He lost track and faced resistance. Take for instance his son, shot and napped to pay remission. Swayed his vision, got numb. Plots in black like Satanism. Made malicious his tongue, clogging bags to take the mission. Sprayed the vicious, he done. Logging sacks, ill-fated griffin. Still making a killing, got his song back. He's faded different, now play him in his prison on his pup's packs. For pain and pitching, equated the friction, saw his mum splash. His latest victim, she played him to stick him, cause they once clashed and paid to trip him. Insane, living his own blood, sniffing Cain in vengeance. Living strange, repentance is missing vague. Acceptance of his wrongdoings, his son is pursuing. To punish, rebuke him. Much to lose, but he can substitute him.
Triple D, the scarab alive. Sense of time, would finish on the handle and grip. This is 45, live, you can sum it up in a single line. Gram, triple D, violent by design. The scarab alive, sense of time, would finish on the handle and grip. This is 45, live, you can sum it up in a single line. Gram, triple D, violent by design.
Bang on, I'm straight to the point, not long-winded. They hang on, I'm podium gold, that's Bar Olympics, armor tinted. Verbal weight, traumatize your thinking, cowards flinching. A millivolts, death within an instant, ashes singeing. They're lowered into lava like it's T2. I ain't feeling rappers in the scene, cause most I see through. I ain't kneeling, murder mass, I burn them on a steel cross. I ain't feeling brothers speaking sermons, cause they preach lost. What they speak is rubbish, lies separated, free bins. Everything I pen is published, celebrated, eat, drink. Levels now I'm elevated, sent for me, I'm century. Alpha level mutant shit, they couldn't win this century. Scratched out, I'm light years, scratch again, I'm eons. I know there's a dead star, a kingpin's a peon. Caught me on it, send it to him, tell him that it's arsenic. Raise a penmanship pro, them used to ask.
Soldier stance, folded arms, growing ammy and cushions. Cold and dark at the park, stashing packs in the bushes. Broke apart over arms, potent scar till they're sitting like Rosa Parks. Blown in half, those facades with no bullets when I triple darken your footage. Black as the shadows of crows, packed in the vacuum and trapped in Babylon's cattle commode. The old and stagnant holding pageants for glamorous clones. And molding man like Dr. Yaku while patterning souls. Psychological chiropractors, backwards tone. At your home, lighting up hired actors like wired up firecrackers. Having a draw kill mind state where the typical sight is Sora, the more filled eye. Patience to umbrage on your dick that's running with you are dumb. Fickle, clutching that tissue when the snubs hit you like scud missiles. Under the rubble where the thugs mingle and blood sizzle. And blood will trickle when the young kids will cut like gins.
Triple D, the scarab alive. Sense of time, would finish on the handle and grip. This is 45, live, you can sum it up in a single line. Gram, triple D, violent by design. The scarab alive, sense of time, would finish on the handle and grip. This is 45, live, you can sum it up in a single line. Gram, triple D, violent by design.
Yes sir, sever the hands of a devil's natural benefactor. Vexing with anger like giving gamma to Eric Banner. Many advocate weed rollers and heat holders, pre-owners in deep focus of my techno grammar. Go together like nail and hammer, a contractor. For triple dark, you can wave your hands up, raise the banner. Trapper young'uns and runners are coming up with zombie killers to gut you for nothing. It's blood for blood, something isn't just when they're plugging grub up their butts and only to cross the judge with a grudge for chocolate fudge. Fuck him. Street disputes are feeding the evening news, proceed to mislead your views, and the truth is you can't trust it. Discreet from the go with police approaching ya, provoking ya, showing their negrophobia. So they stare with a head of hot air like a maniacal child, whiling and never got their arse busted.
Gloomier pictures, plumed from the fixtures, Lucian whispers, aluminum mixtures, liquors of cocktails, Molotov your plot trails, like a foxtail, nuclear winters, fusions and switches, moving like shifters, moonlights capricious, under starry night vistas, the plight of the vicious, titans for the righteous is sickness, lines of deep ditches, who spines the spleens of his victims, supplying the breeze on his grimace, the pine trees witness pariah's wishes, psychoanalyzes deep as affliction to pacify and paralyze, an egregious commission raging against men, wage war against them since age 11, with the powers to enforce and turn the pages of vengeance, ancients resemblance to pagans, attendance in the face of amendments to shackle minds, activate our descendants towards destruction, corruption, juggernauts, stumbled up towards palace gate steps, many heads cut off from swords, at least that's what they thought, looked over the wall, overlooking war, like Andalusian architectures of Moors.
Failed state committees at Hell's Gate, trial of hate forbidden, there's no pity. I stealth trace the silent hunters, part finding your numbers. You sell straight into a vine of violence and divine wonders. Failed state committees at Hell's Gate, trial of hate forbidden, there's no pity. I stealth trace the silent hunters, part finding your numbers. You sell straight into a vine of violence and divine wonders.
MK, Ultra Dank, CIA, MLK, assassin shots to the balcony, flowers lay, high fly, paragliding, the second coming ain't camel riding, bling glowing from the camera lighting, mind your settings, weapon shellers, witty fellas, nitty smelling, swine dwelling, blowing mystic, drive scenic, back road orthopedic, bulimic MC, bleed your energy, TD heresy.
Forbidden scrolls raise the king Neff, the black giant. Watch my verses burn, they run off with the faces frying. Cupboard full of urns, sick laugh, bull bearer. Took my turn and churn, blitz, raw, bloody tear-ups. Threw my hands in self-defense, had to face the cells. Pics that gas my face, suck your mother's cold place in hell. Banging out the bass, witching hours at the HQ. Pencil finger sketch, illustrate your death on A2. Grape juice, Ray and Neff, rockets off the block roof. Terminate and ripping from the sockets, spin the botch food. Avenues I roamed around with wrappings in my clothing. Microphones I killed, light one up and watch me smoking. Anointed by my 22nd, binary was 1-1, 1-1. Kelvin 5,000 when the sun comes. Done cunts, got them chasing tails like a mad staff. One punch, tell them draw the curtains, fam, and daff that. Failed state committees at Hell's Gate, trial of hate forbidden, there's no pity. I stealth trace the silent hunters, part finding your numbers. You sell straight into a vine of violence and divine wonders. Failed state committees at Hell's Gate, trial of hate forbidden, there's no pity. I stealth trace the silent hunters, part finding your numbers. You sell straight into a vine of violence and divine wonders.
Like a carjack, hardback. Take your bitch and make her bark back. You don't want friction like tires and tarmac. This encrypted diction from the temple of Karnak. Spill your brains out your hard hat. Bolognese stains on a charge track. I stay wavy. X a rapper out the game like the Lucchese. Open up pools like White Parsons, the Black Spartan.
Blood at the root, stubborn youth, gunning for their fruits. Numb off the juice, some aloof, undercover swoop. Jump off the roof just to prove youngest tough recruits. Mothers bemused as they lose sons to drug pursuits. One dispute led to a vicious spiral, malicious tidal. Wave of injudicious rifles for pernicious rivals. Leave you stiff as a vinyl. Pull from the sleeve, spinners label you a missing idol. It's spiteful.
Scarab in the sky like Gordon when he called the bat.
I grab the scroll and pen some filth within a gorgeous rap. Parallels, I ground and pound them like it's UFC. Choke 'em all, thought asphyxiation, now my space is free. Label owner, illustrator, pen prestigious arts. Slaughter whole battalions and scattered them in different parts. Protractor stabbing through the palms, Black Mobster movie. Razor top in every roster, poem music moves me.
Fillers be bitching and bawling, giving me laughter just like Master P. I need the hook up, that's what the fiends say. Switch up and triple the darkness, while some will swing from a harness while cooking up when hood struck. That's when the beast raid. Cliche rappers and their banners, each they flat as a cadaver. Underneath the black and massive BA, Mr. T. Baracus. Heat waves attack us when rapid snitches go back up the streets with methane. They speak and breathe flame.
Masquerade, Kakashi with the lightning blade. Every year you see the verse price get a raise. Get paid, upgrades to stampedes. You make the jewelers rich, I got mouths to feed. Take heed, that's warning from the higher forces. Gold chariots, centaurs, winged horses. Gold Porsches, pit bulls, dead corpses. Take your time, the hand never beat the tortoise.
Death by 1,000 cuts, Forge Master. Vocal cords torn by the blaster. Psilocybin and Amala. Visions like Nostradamus buried in the darkness. Return like the body snatchers for the harvest. Skrilla buried between the rafters. Dark mad creature, pay my penance to the reaper. Placed over eyes, glazed like sativa. MK Ultra, fresh ink like Yakuza. Eyes like Medusa. Got buried for 3 cakes and the moolah. Disappeared like the Pharaoh's jeweler. Been the ruler since Zarathustra. In my youth we struggle for the truth and higher learning. Tonight I'm Tyler Durden, same face, different person. Mercenary swerving, 21, play German. Staff like Merlin to collect some earnings. We got that food rap like you're Turkish. Barrel spinning like a dervish, animal circus.
Charging valiant, crucial caviar, Sufi lariats, Nusha barristers, corona carriers, bones of the blasphemous own with the astralis, souls of the sacrilege, for the gold with the stolen passages, tortured activists, Moors with rights to live, the 4 walls of the dawn of Nazareth, pawns gliding across the chessboard, stained by the animus, souls twisted like hate, writhing inside, living passionless, the clash they hit the atom that split, holes of the fabric sick, the tomahawk axe, that brought back black with the balances, the shuriken light, across your third sight, my banner is the scarab wings flight, block out the sun, fuck your talent kid, mechanically trained, sharpen my aim is solar black, bitch.
Waterfall rider, free flowing sagas, lyrical projectile shot wild, rap starter.
Raps are blazing, you laps and A's, you cap chaps are brazen, you chat my name.
Waterfall rider, free flowing sagas, lyrical projectile shot wild, rap starter.
Raps are blazing, you laps and A's, you cap chaps are brazen, you chat my name.
Yo. My spirit pivots, crack my mirror image, scrapping in a scrimmage, black figures, attack my lineage, flashbacks to the Abyssinians, entrap my meridians, patches of Stygian, the passions of savageness, packed in labyrinthians, snatching land from civilians, Arawaks of Caribbeans to Palestinians, oppressors and factions attacking innocence, I keep the heat tucked under my anorak to splash a Dominion, backhand your opinion, like a return of Williams, Wimbledon, clapper simpleton, pushing agendas for inoculation, eugenics operations, supremacist conversations, the premise obfuscation, the Senate's obligations, feminists embrace and emasculate the young males in the world where the tyrannicals perambulate, the masturbate, ejaculate, ideas, planting seeds of a tight fear, running rampant, if we sneeze that's a crying dare, they specialize in weaponizing deeds of a nightmare, whose necks are rise to recognize that evil don't fight fair.
My soliloquies are slip knots, swinging from slip mats, 1,000 cut torture, no remorse like diss tracks, my syntax is a death trap, like prison blocks in Paraguay. Cyrus Malachi, I murdered the beat, I have no alibi. The Green River Killer, the spliff biller, the 5th pillar, you spit filler. I'm this iller, a poet's COVID-19, precisely placed the pipe bomb in your pipe dream. My footage rawer than rock to a white fiend, never edited like a choreographed fight scene. Throwing darts at a nice queen, yo she's sweet like toffee sauce and ice cream, but I stay dodging them ice queens like Eileen. Warn us, soaked in blood like a conquistador's war cross. She was at his door, for flipping pure like a luchador. Now he's sitting behind the door for the rule of law. Why did the white cops shoot them more? So they can throw away the key like Matulu Shakur? While people lost in the court system like autism. Or it's back to the flats we're recorded in them, making crack cells to a corporate rhythm. Cancerous cells held inside an organism. It's never ending like the scorn of tortured women.
Blacksmiths, thunderous swords, strike a severed limb. Rat splits, pen up this roar. That's a clever win. Gold quills, podium skanks, violent romance. Cold kill straight to the bank. Sign with a thanks. Blacksmiths, thunderous swords, strike a severed limb. Rat splits, pen up this roar. That's a clever win. Gold quills, podium skanks, violent romance. Cold kill straight to the bank. Sign with a thanks.
Dark night rides, drive by, empty clips in your car, can I board your vessel, port side. Need my portion of the pie, Sukhoi, supersonic fly. Public glove box, it's a gunfire, street sweeper, heat seeker. I'ma show you how to dump right, aim for heads, don't aim for thighs. Hold it lower when you slap it, that will compensate the rise. Genocide is in his eyes, never die, multiply, the team know we don't comply. When the clear show me love, I'll reciprocate for life. That's the code in which we live by. Death Star, Russian mix, flash, or the chaos in the sky. They ain't know I'm on the rise. Soul stealer, the dream weaver, the god Shiva. I'll burn you for the pillars of light, Julius Caesar. Bust the ratchet, you on crutches like Bob Cratchit. The only thing that I've ever known, guerrilla tactics. Practice, it makes it perfect for a swift defeat. They could never fuck with the Ringz or the Dark Fleet.
Bloodstained pavements where your terror's defined. Raised me up in some derelict sides way before they had been gentrified. Was never the type to entertain the bacon or speak to the swine. Trying to pin it on me every time. Cause I wasn't telling them shite. Impeccable sighting just like a wide-eyed sniper. Chilling with villains alive. Wires like pesky, putting your head in a vice. Not Hasselhoff, I'm a regular night rider in rhyme cipher. Shooting through into the future and stopping the clock cause I'm way ahead of my time. No testicle guys about gender or using confetti and glitter to write. All feathers that's whiting and lightning, they might be inviting the devil to dine. Forever are going together like lemon and lime. Somebody might need to lend them an eye when they're connecting from under my tap like Gregory Hines. Telling them squires be quiet and let me design another blueprint that's suited for us. Losing improvement or moving on up. On the right side just like Beverly Knight. The heavens define duration of nature is sacred as Cherokee pipes. Use of my imagination, truly admirational. Shout out to Melanin Nah.